Hey, this is Spartan in a new video. This time we're gonna be trying to fix some issues with our pre-built computer. One issue that I found was that when I'm not doing anything, while my computer is idle, my PC, the processor is reaching temperatures of 50 degrees, which is bad. Supposed to be like 40 degrees, less than 45 degrees when it's idle. So there must be an issue with the temperature of my processor. It could be many things that is causing that. I also did some testing with Fornite with a game just to see how much the temperature is gonna raise when I'm playing games in comparison that when I'm idle. And also after doing the changes, I'm just gonna do the same testing just to see how much it changes. So in our case, our GPU temperatures are fine. The only issue is the processor temperatures. So yep, so if you can see right there, I think one of the issues it could be that the cooler, we have a cheap cooler that's like $14. I saw it on Amazon. That could be one of the reasons. Also the motherboard could be one of the reasons. And also one thing that I want to try, I want to see that if it's gonna improve, it's just gonna switch this fan, which is an exhaust fan on top of the case. I'm gonna switch it here to make it an intake fan, because right now I just have one intake fan, which is a Thermaltake, and I want to have this as an intake fan too, so that we have two outtake fans and then two intake fans, so to have like a neutral airflow inside the case. Because like that, just one fan is taking air in, and like maybe that could change something. Who knows? And it's worth trying. If that doesn't work, I'm just gonna buy a new fan. I was thinking about buying a Noctua, buying an extra fan, seeing if that works. If that doesn't work, then I'm just gonna upgrade my cooler for a Noctua cooler too. Yep, so we're gonna proceed to change this fan here. Screwdriver right here. Gonna open this. Now we also gonna need to see where is our fan connected. So we're gonna have to remove this panel right here to the side. Right here, I'm gonna have to remove this. Yeah, cause like just playing Fortnite in epic resolution, like everything epic, it was giving me good frame rates, but the temperature was just way too high. It was like almost reaching 80 degrees, I think, in Celsius. And that's unacceptable. It shouldn't be like that. Because what if I play a game that's gonna be more demanding? The temperature is just gonna go crazy with that. So we're gonna check where the fan is connected to. So this fan has RGB on too. I think this has a 3-pin connector. So we have 2 connectors coming out of it, and reaching here on the side. Even so, I think that if I just pull this fan and just place it here, I won't have to move any cables. I think I can just place it there, because the other fan, where's the other fan connecting to? So this fan, let me check. I think I can do that. I should be able to. Now I need to remove the front. So I've never removed the front before, so I don't know how to remove the front. So I think I might just have to pull something. I don't want to break anything. So my GoPro just ran out of battery. Now I'm using my phone. Where I was, so the front panel, you don't need to unscrew anything to take it out. You just need to pull it a bit hard, then it's gonna come out. One thing to keep in mind, there are some cables connected to it because there are the RGB lights in here and you don't want to break them, so don't pull it too hard, control your strength. Now the next plan is just to lower this fan right here and then pull this fan from here. I'm not gonna be moving any cables because everything is already zip tied there on the back, so I don't want to be having to cut that and then put it back. So just moving this fan here and this fan here, and I'm gonna see if that's gonna help my temperatures on my PC. Alright. Okay, I'm back. So I'm pretty much done unscrewing my fans, and I placed this fan down there. Luckily the cable was run to that side, so I could just lower it. Now I'm planning on putting this fan here on top of it, so these 2 fans are gonna be bringing air in, working as an intake fans. Oh. Alright, so I finished adding the fans to the side. Now these are 2 intake fans and I have 2 exhaust fans. So also please keep in mind on the flow of the air. If you see the sign right there with the brand, that's where the air is gonna be coming in. So if you want to use this as intake fans, have the brand to this side, to the outside. That's why they are exhaust fans, because they have the brand there on the inside and it's coming air out. So I guess that should help the flow, because now the air is coming through here, it's going here into the system, and then it's coming out through there. Because before, since this fan was here, the air was coming in, and then this fan was here, it was taking the air out. Like there was no point on doing that. So maybe this slight change on the PC is gonna improve its temperature. We will just see. Hey, Spartan is back again. This time we're going to be putting this Noctua air cooler into this pre-built PC, the Skytech Shadow 3.0. We're gonna be trying all the thermals to see if it improves, because the I was having really bad thermals, not on the GPU but the processor. And I tried switching one of the fans on top to the front, so to see if that would change something. It didn't change anything. So now the next step to go is to change the air cooler, which I have a $12 air cooler right there. Cooler One is the brand, or non-brand. It's a generic air cooler, I'm guessing. So we're gonna be step by step going through how to change an air cooler, how to replace an air cooler, and how to install the Noctua air cooler on an AMD processor, because I have the Ryzen 5 3600 in there. Now, quick disclaimer before I start this process: I'm not an expert. This PC, I didn't build it. I bought it pre-built and I'm just making an upgrade. So if this video, anyone who finds this video helpful, well, you're welcome. But if like anything, you follow the same steps that I'm about to do, then anything were to happen, like, well, that's the reason why I'm not an expert. So I'm just gonna follow, trust my skill and see what happens. What we're gonna need, I have my rubbing alcohol here to clean the thermal paste that is left in my processor. It's supposed to be 90% alcohol, I heard, but I saw a video where a person just used 50% alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, and it just worked as if it were 90. I'm too lazy to go to the store. I got a pocket knife. I got my tweezers here. I saw a video that they said that you need tweezers for this process. Also, I got my Allen's key, so everything is gonna go smoothly. Hopefully my knife has a Phillips screwdriver on it. Nah, just kidding, I'm not gonna be using this. Maybe the tweezers later. Also got a nail clipper. No, I got a bunch of Phillips screwdrivers here, in case like they are very small there screws that I cannot get with one, I'll get with other one. Yeah, and I also need a kind of cloth to clean the thermal paste, but I'm gonna use these tissues. I flip it to the side where it doesn't have that much small hair, so it wouldn't get stuck into my processor. I hope so. Yep, I have that. Now let's begin with the process. First thing to do is to turn off our power supply, because our PC is already off, so we're just gonna switch off our power supply. Where is it? I cannot. Okay, right here. So it's off. Our power supply is off. To make sure it's off, we're gonna check right here. Yep, it's off. Okay, next thing, we're going to take out the power cord. Oh, it's not coming out. It's a hard one. There you go. It's out now. And I'm gonna take out the peripherals too. Headphones out. Boop. There you go. What's that? That's the keyboard is out. Keyboard is out. Microphone is out. And that's my controller is out. So we're gonna take these peripherals with me. Alright, so everything is set. The monitor is ready to be turned on its back. Oh, my bad, I almost forgot. Let's remove the tempered glass. In my case, the tempered glass just comes out like that. Just pulling it up. I don't know about you guys. I got a razor sticker right there. So that's it. It's out. Next thing, I'm gonna turn my PC on its back like that. Really slow. There you go. Now, everybody has heard about the static that could cause your components to die, so we're just gonna ground ourselves. I know how to do this because I saw videos. All of my knowledge comes from videos, YouTube videos. So one thing to do to ground yourself is just hold your metal pieces on the sides of your PC, of your case, and then just like that, you're grounded. Just touch it from time to time, just to make sure you're grounded. Okay, just to get rid of some static. Now let's see what we're gonna be doing next. Let's just proceed to remove the cooler one right here, because I don't think the Noctua is gonna get on the way of the Noctua, so I don't see no need to remove my graphics card. That tail fan maybe is gonna get on the way, just maybe though. There you go. Yeah, because my thermals were pretty bad, or else I would just have kept this air cooler from Cooler One, best brand ever. But my thermals were like going to almost 80, hitting 79 on the processor, on the CPU, but then just playing Fornite. That was insane. I was like, how is that possible? And I tried switching fan from here to here, it did not work. So what's left is to change the cooler, and I know it's overkill to use a Noctua, like this type of Noctua, which is like about $110. It's overkill to use it just for the Ryzen 5 3600, but I'm thinking about upgrading in the future, so I'm gonna keep the cooler. Oh, great, I unscrewed the fans. That's awesome, man. That's really awesome. Let's try. I'm not supposed to unscrew the fan. I'm supposed to unscrew the whole cooler. I don't know. Don't make that mistake as me, making some weird noises. Oh, that's a long ass screw. It's not coming out though. Am I supposed to do something? I'm not gonna force it out. Maybe just take the fan out. Yeah, because it's just gonna get in my way. Let's take this out, which is the RGB by any chance? This is a 3. It was connected in D3R126, which is I think this is what was controlling the RGB on the fan. Yeah, it says RGB LED. Yeah, because it has a 4-pin connector and a 3-pin connector. I'm not gonna need that because Noctua has no pin. And this is the CP fan one. Perfect. So I know that stuff. Wait, it's not coming out. It's supposed to take it out really hard, or maybe it's just locking that place. Watch me break my motherboard. I mean, it's a cheap motherboard anyway. Please come out. There you go. Come out peacefully. Okay, so right there. Okay, let's see if we can take this air cooler. It was easier on the videos, now it's hard here. Okay, so let's see if we can take out the fan. This air cooler fan, no, it's below. I need to take the whole thing together. Let's just rest it to the side. Let's see if this one is gonna come out. Yeah, awesome, man. I think it's supposed to take out now. It's supposed to come out now. No, it's not that. Maybe it's just gonna come out way more. Okay, it began clicking. Is it coming out? Oh, I'm doing something wrong. Come on. Why would they put these $12 air cooler on this motherboard? I mean, it's a cheap motherboard too. Maybe this motherboard just has a bad power delivery too. That could be one of the reasons. You know, I also heard that whenever they put thermal paste on that that's the reason why it could be stuck. It's just because the thermal paste is holding it down. It could be that. Who knows? I don't know. That could be the reason, because it doesn't make sense why this wouldn't be coming out. Why? It down. My back starts to hurt. Props to the people that do building, the build stuff, build computers. This shit is annoying. Damn, bro, that thing is holding it down. It's not screws. Let go. Maybe if we move it really slow. No, that's moving the motherboard. At this point, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to take everything out. What else can we do? Okay, we're gonna have to take everything out. First, we're gonna mistake there, because that thing is not coming down. If it was gonna be like this, I'll have just replaced the motherboard too. Oh man. Is there? It's just placed there? No, that thing is connected to this. I can't believe I have to take everything out just because of that thing that thing is sticking there, not wanting to come out. I will have upgraded my motherboard. I'm gonna upgrade in the future. No, I don't need to upgrade it now. Let's just take slowly. Bro, everything so hard to take out here. I understand, like, am I doing something wrong? Like, for real? Maybe it's because my first time. There you go. Maybe it's because it's my first time. This shit seems like it's stuck like there. Maybe I have to unlock something? Bro, this mother. I think it has a safe. Nah, man. It had a safe on it. This thing was securing it. Didn't know. So if you are trying to take out your graphics card, this is the Benthus. I knew it was the Benthus. If you're trying to take out your graphics card, then You just gotta make sure to take the safe out first, or you're gonna be dumb like me. Okay, our graphics card, we're gonna put it here to the side, our precious graphics card. Right, there you go. Alright, so we took the graphics card out. Next thing we're gonna take out is gonna be the fans, I'm guessing. I'm gonna have to move this fan because it's on the way. So entertaining. Okay, now this fan is out. We shouldn't get in the way of the graphics card, I mean the motherboard now, unless it's connected to somewhere. Do we have a hub for this, for the fans? We're just gonna leave it there. Maybe now I can see where the issue is coming from, since the graphics card is not there anymore. This is stressing me out. I should be able to take the motherboard now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws. We're gonna take all of them out. Easier. I hope this is the last one and I'm not missing more. Oh, I'm missing more there in the corner. This one is a tough one too. Oh my god, this one is really a tough one. They overscrewed this one. How the other one is not like that. They did not want people messing up with the motherboard. Luckily I'm left-handed in situations like this. What? It's making that noise again. These guys messed up something. I think they overscrew that thing too. That's why it's like this. It shouldn't be like this. Look, nothing is pushing itself. Damn, bro. Fuck. This motherboard is messed up. These guys screwed that too hard. That's why it's not coming out in the first place. No wonder. Bunch of morons. Bunch of idiots. Whoever. Cause that was the exact same noise it was making before. I cannot take this motherboard out. I just don't want to damage it, or else I would just take it out. How do you take a motherboard out? I think you grab it by the I/O. That's what I remember. Is that thing the I/O shield? Am I supposed to push this? I think that stays there. Unless there is something that's securing this there. I don't think nothing is securing it. Oh, it's moving, it's moving. The motherboard is moving. Let's disconnect this first, so this doesn't get in my way. I'm being very careful because it's my first time messing up with a PC. Okay, so it should come out smoothly. No, something else is holding it down. don't know why. Ah, the antennas. I'm done. I'm the dumbest person ever. Something else is holding it down. You forgot to take out the antennas, man. How can you be so dumb? These fans are pissing me off. Grab it for the iron shield. No, I mean go. These fans, God Jesus, are really pissing me out. Bro, it's not letting out. It's not coming out. You need to disconnect everything. So this also has a save. I'm stupid. I'm just dumb. This is what happens when a regular person tries to do computer stuff. No man, keep spinning, everything comes down. I have to take the RAM out. Okay. Is this supposed to? Oh, okay. You take it out just one side or what? Nice, it's just one side. Okay, RAM is out. What is this? Warranty void if removed. Well, the warranty is void. Whatever. At this point, I don't care, man. You guys messed up my motherboard. Imagine I messed up my own motherboard. Grab it by the iron shield. Man, this thing is not coming out. Jesus. How can it be so hard to pull this out? It's out there. Okay, so here just gotta have some memory. This is front panel. So now everything is labeled there. Also, you have taken a picture of how that was going. This one I should have taken a picture or how it was plugged. I'll watch the video later. So let's remove this motherboard for God's sake. There's still something connected to it. There's still something connected to it. I'm done. Watching me, I'm the dumbest person ever. I'm gonna edit this later. And this was here. Okay. So this thing is very important. This thing, you're supposed to have it for an AMD processor whenever you are installing the cooler. So we pulled our motherboard out just because it was giving us trouble. But if you don't need to pull your motherboard out. If you can just use it, install your new cooler there on there inside the motherboard. You don't have to disconnect everything that I just did. Alright, so let's see what was holding this down that it didn't allow it to move. Oh, I knew it. It was the thingy. It is the thermal paste. That's what's holding it down. So all of this trouble just because of that thermal paste. Jesus Christ. But it's a thermal paste that is holding this down. Now I don't know what to do. How do you remove something that is like hold like so stiff like that to the thermal paste? because nothing should be holding this down now. It's just the thermal paste. I knew this cooler was the issue. Who knows what happened to the thermal paste? Maybe they put just too much of it. Imagine there is a bunch of thermal paste there. That's why it's stick to it. It's not coming out. And this thing is pissing me out too. I disconnected a bunch of cables that I don't know where they're supposed to go. There you go. Woo. Oh, come on, this is having me dead. It's so tough to do this. Okay, nothing is holding this thing down but the thermal paste. We gotta figure out a way. Damn, look at that. Look at that amount of thermal paste there. No wonder it was giving me temperature issues. I read that maybe it's because like there's no thermal paste in place in there, but this one has way too much thermal paste. It's not coming out. Oh jeez, how am I supposed to take that out now? Any ideas how to take that out? I need to use a string maybe. Oh my god. Alright, so you run. Need to leave. Boy. So GoPro died. And guess what? Told me maybe I should have warm up my computer or turn it on and use it for a few, so that this wouldn't happen, that it would be warm, the thermal paste. They use too much thermal paste there, it wouldn't have gotten stuck. But now I saw online that you can use this, which is dental floss, to take it out. We're gonna see if we can make it. If not, we're just gonna have to put everything back together and then just run some tests or play a game or something just to warm it up. Alright, I think we have it. Then you're supposed to do it like this. I think it's that there. It's that below. Okay. So I don't know if it's gonna be on the right point. Let me see. I cannot see properly. So maybe with the camera I can see it. Can we confirm that? Let's do it. So it's like you're sewing. Whoop. Let's see if it works. If it works, I'm giving a like to that. I'm giving a like to that video. Imagine I'm just either this or use a hair dryer to warm it up. If you want to do this. I hope it doesn't break. Nah, man, should have used the computer before. Let's see if it's advancing at least, because it's just making it full. Nah, man, that guy's in it. Oh no, it's actually working. It's actually working. Hey, it's actually working, look. Oh my god. Should have keep on doing that. Alright. I was just about to give up. Okay, this is already messed up. Nah, man. Before it was working, now it's not working. Let's see. No. Dental floss. It's not a good method. Don't use that, guys. Or maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Or maybe it just takes too long and I'm not patient enough. No, I don't want to use that method. We're gonna have to go for the hair dryer. Hey, I'm back. So, piece of advice so you don't have to go through this horrific experience that I had with this. Okay, don't use the dental floss trick. It don't work. It's just a waste of time. Try to use a hair dryer. If you're in this situation like me, you already like unscrew everything and had everything like that. So just use a hair dryer to work. Oop. Let's take this one out. Dude, I hope thermal paste doesn't get inside this socket. Jesus, I cannot take it out because of thermal paste. Is there any thermal paste there? Luckily no. No thermal paste there. But look, you can see how much thermal paste was used. Look at that. That's crazy. Jesus Christ. Man, whoever used this amount of thermal paste is a moron. Why would you use that amount of thermal paste, man? Maybe he was like, oh no, they're not gonna upgrade. They don't need. They have a good system. They shouldn't be upgrading. So I'm just gonna apply whatever thermal paste I want there. Oh. Can't believe. Oh, I got some thermal paste inside the thing is. No. I'm done. Is that gonna be an issue? Yeah, that is gonna be an issue. Oh god. I'm gonna have to use a needle to take that out. Hey, Spartan is back. Oh man. This has been a headache. I'm not expert, but even I know too much thermal paste is bad. I think what they did is that they had already pre-applied thermal paste inside this cooler, and then they add even more thermal paste. Cause look at this. This is crazy. It's a lot of thermal paste. Maybe that's the reason why the temperature was so high. Even on idle it was like reaching 50 degrees easily. Just look at that. It's a bunch of thermal paste. So first we're gonna put back our Ryzen 6, which is already clean. Ryzen 5, my bad. 3600. It still has thermal paste on the sides, but not there, luckily, because they decided that they were gonna put matte thermal paste on it. Look, there is a little arrow here. You gotta place that accordingly with the other arrow in there. So if you can see it, I'm gonna zoom in. So there is an arrow right here, so that arrow needs to be aligned with this arrow. So we're gonna bring this down right here. Gonna place it down. There you go. Now we're gonna clip it. Nice, not sound. Now it's secure. Alright, so our resin is right there. So everything's clean, no thermal paste in there, anything. Now we're gonna use our Noctua cooler. Now we're gonna install our Noctua cooler. Alright. I have some thermal paste on my fingers. Gonna clean it first. So this is awesome. In the accessories box it comes 3 menus. LGA115X, I'm guessing that's Intel. This is Intel, this is AMD. And it gives you different accessories for different for what's gonna be compatible with. So it's gonna be the Intel one. So that's awesome. If I ever change to Intel, which I'm not gonna do, I have the accessories right here. So let's see. So I think this is what you need for EMD. Let me double check. Let's go step by step. So step 1, no, required tools. Let's see the required tools. Requiring mountain parts, so that we have right there. AMD stock backplate included with the motherboard, yes, that's in there. 2 NMAMB11 NMAB11 mounting bars, alright, that's there. 4 the black ones right here. The white ones is right here, and the screws right here. So we got everything we need. Awesome. So let's see step 1. Removing the stock retention module, putting the back plate. Ooh. If your motherboard comes with a pre-installed CPU cooler retention module, please first remove it by unscrewing it on the black plate. So please keep it in place. Alright, I already did that. 2. Installing the mounting bars. Alright, so mounting bars are first. AM4 we're gonna use, okay, that one. AM2, AM3, ours is AM4, so we're using the 4th one. Alright, so mounting plates go in. Now wait, let's not hurry up. Let's not hurry yourselves up. Let's see the position, how it's being placed. Please use the correct set of plastic spaces and correct set of soles. Oh, the white one is for the AM2, AM3, FM or whatever. AM4 is the gray ones. Okay, great. So we're going with the gray ones. It's not the white ones, the gray ones. Put this back into the accessories bag. Okay, now this is supposed to be, as the manual indicates, supposed to be placed outwards like this. Yep, it's supposed to be like that. That's how it shows. Because of this plastic thing, that's how I know it's gonna be there. So you see this plastic thing, that's where it's supposed to be, to the opposite sides. We're gonna use the spacers first. Spacer here, spacer right here, spacer here, spacer right here. Now gonna use the number 4 there. Place it. Nice. I should bring it closer to here. It's gonna be easier to see. Great. Sweet, let's ground ourselves. Beam. Okay, don't oversize then. But I just want to make sure it's going to be good enough to hold that heavy ass cooler. Just slightly, not too much strength. Okay, make a sound. Alright, so that's good enough. Alright, so now what's next? To apply the thermal paste. So let's read what it says. If there are residual traces of thermal paste or thermal pads on your CPU, please clean them off first. I already did that. Please press a small drop 4-5mm diameter of NTH onto the center of the spreader, heat spreader. Caution: applying too much thermal paste will lower heat conductivity and cooling performance. Of course, the guys on the person that make my pre-build, the build it, you have read that caution note. Because he clearly did not know what too much thermal paste meant. Now, let's see, it says 4-5 millimeters. So, man, so that thing, I don't know if that black thing is supposed to be here, but there has thermal paste inside, so it's not gonna come out. So we're just gonna use this straight up, slowly. Awesome. I think that's pretty much enough. That's what the picture is showing. Where's my metric tape? Yep, that's 4 and 5 millimeters, and it's just like the picture is showing. So 4 or 5 millimeters. I think that's perfect. Alright, that's good enough for me. Just to show how to take thermal paste the fans out, just pulling this. So I took both of them out like the manual indicated. It was pretty much very simple to do. Now next step is gonna be put this heat sink onto the CPU and screw it to the screw head threads of the mounting bars. Perform 2-3 turns on each screw, then repeat until both are fully tightened. Ooh. Should I have put more thermal paste? I don't think so. Oh no! I think it got damaged on this. Look, it's damaged. Maybe when it was traveling here? How dare they? They damaged my look. I didn't even realize until now. Alright, so we're gonna place it on each side like that. I think there is a side that is longer than the other one. Am I crazy? Is that not enough thermal paste? Yeah, there is a side that is shorter than the other one. Ah, I know why. I saw that if you wanna add more RAM, it's not gonna get in your way. I see. Alright, start performing the turns. So it was 3 right there. 1, 2, 3. Right. Right, start performing the turns. Alright, so screws I tighten, not too much. They're good. I think I put a good amount of thermal paste. Now I'm getting nervous because of the thermal paste. Oh no, I think it was a good amount. I mean, it was showing right here 4 or 5 millimeters and something like that, so I think it was okay. Okay, so let's see the next step. Okay, we did that. 5. Fan setup. Retouch fan, both fans using the supply steel clips for maximum cooling performance. Alternatively, you can leave the rear fan off and use it as a case fan. Oh, got you. 2, 3. Tells you how to connect the fans. Connect the fans to the motherboard. CPM fan header if necessary. Then use the supply NIYC 1 and white cable to connect both fans to one fan header. Depending on your CPU and temperature inside the case, you might interconnect the supply. Let's see how much noise it does. If I need to, I'll plug it into the fans. But I don't think it's gonna be noisy. Oh, there is a Noctua thingy there, sticker that I can place into my fan or somewhere else, I guess, if I want to. Very high quality. Alright, so transporting your system, warranty. Okay, so that's all we need to do to install our thingy. Now we just gotta place our fans. But before placing our fans, I'm gonna put it into the case just to be sure it fits. Alright, so now we're gonna proceed and place our motherboard in our case where we took it from. So we're gonna grab it by the cooler. Yep, like that. By the broken cooler. I use this side. Oh, sorry. Now I need a bit of help. All these cables are on the way. Alright. This fan is getting to me. Awesome. I hate when screws are not coming straight. Fine. Now, what do we just leave it there? Yeah. Why move it? Tighten there. Tighten there. Tighten there. Tighten there. Yep. Fan is in its place. Finally. Now I'm gonna put these cables here on the side. No, first I'm gonna put this fan on top where it was. Wait. Yeah, that fan was taking air out, so this fan supposed to be taking air out too. No. Now how am I gonna be turning this fan out? Because it got turned. Bro, there's one thing after another one. I can do it, I can do it. Turning fans out like that. This fan was supposed to be taking air out. So it was the right position until I saw the other fan. Oh, come on. Ah. The fans gonna fit there? Are they gonna fit there? No, it's not gonna fit there. Let me see. It is gonna fit there. So this fan is supposed to be here on this side, isn't it? No, it's supposed to be like this. Bro, what am I doing? It's supposed to be like this, right? So it's gonna hold on to that. Raining. Yeah, right? Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. So it's blowing air into that. I want to have the cable over here. And I want to have the cable down there. And I'm not sure like that. Like this. Yeah, cause you gotta take air out. Okay, so I can place it with no issues. What? What happened to that cable? How did we get there? Awesome. So fans are set. Cooler is set. I feel bad. I remember that my cooler was damaged on one side, but whatever. Like at this point, since I already installing everything, I have already everything ready to install it. Like I don't mind if it's broken or bent. It's bent mostly. So yeah, that's done. That's done. What's the next step? Plugging the stuff in. So this is gonna go into the CP fan. Where is it? This. So we gotta plug this there. Okay. Alright, so it's also adaptable to a there. And then down here like that to our CP fan, but it was the previous. This doesn't need RGB, so that's cool. Right. I'm forgetting my RAM. The RAM sticks. I don't even remember which way they were supposed to go. I don't think it matters which way they go. Does it? I don't think it matters. The way they go, I don't think it matters the way they go. Okay. What does it matter? I think it matters the way they go. Awesome, is it? No, it doesn't matter the way they go in. Especially this RAM also doesn't have RGB. It's not the best RAM out there either. It's not expensive. The most expensive one. So at the end I had to look for the manual to know how to plug this in, because it's very hard and every motherboard is different. So one recommendation is, if you are struggling with that part, just search up your motherboard's model on Google and just put manual, or go into the website of the manufacturer. That screw is in. Oof, so fun building your own PC. Now I can say that I know how to build a PC. Something though. I'm not an expert yet, but I have an idea how the struggle is. The struggle is real. I'm a bit scared whenever I'm gonna turn this computer on, because I have no idea what's gonna happen. If it's gonna start or if it's not gonna start. I'm a bit scared, I'm not gonna lie. So last screw is this. Let's get our graphics card right here. Now let's plug it in. Let's see if we can get it right. There's a thing that is supposed to lock it down there. No, man. I need to leave building compared to the professionals. This was tough. Took me a whole day. Alright. Everything is in place. I'm very nervous. Oh god. Oh, this needs to... I need to see if this is gonna ground yourself. I need to see if this one is gonna be fine. Let's stand it up. Whoa. Jesus, what was that sound? All right. So finally, after 6 hours trying, I managed to boot my computer. So everything is there, perfectly working just fine. So first the lights were flashing, the RAM was plugging brown. I forgot to push it all the way in. Then afterwards it was saying that my CPU had an issue. I was like, what issue does my CPU has? I checked and everything was fine. So I was thinking it was some of the little things that come out of that, the pointy things that come out of the processor was bent or something, or inside the CPU socket. And I went to check and everything was completely fine. So I was like, what's going on? So I started unplugging everything and plugging everything back. Just started working as normally. That's crazy. So now we're gonna check how our temperatures are doing. Let's go to MSI Afterburner to be more accurate. So we got 43 degrees in our GPU is idle. Our CPU is 45 and it's idle too. I mean, it's not that good, but at least it's an upgrade. It's much better than what it was before. And it's dropping, the CPU temperature is dropping to 38. And it feels like less than 35, that's ideal for an idle CPU. It's dropping to 35, and then 42 for the GPU. I think it's pretty good for an idle GPU. So yeah, our temperatures greatly improved by changing our air cooler, which was the issue to begin with, I think. Well, at least I know what issues is there with this PC. Have an idea of what's wrong with this PC. So it's staying at 37 idle, and then GPU is staying at 42, 36 now. So yeah, that's perfect. I like those new temperatures. So if you enjoyed the video, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, just write it in the comments, and then we see. Hope to see you next time. Bye.
Sparta!